Are we live? It looks like we are live. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the Pop Culture Asylum. I'm your host, Gabriel. I hope everyone had a great day today. I definitely have a great day. I hope everyone else did as well. And it's Wednesday. You know what that means. AEW Dynamite was tonight, and tonight's show was a really, really great show. Great action all around, especially the main event between Darby Allin and Jungle Boy. Both men absolutely deliver. And I will go as far to say that Darby Allin versus Jungle Boy, in my opinion, is a match of the year candidate. That was an incredible matchup between both men. But I will get to that in a little bit. But overall, I thought this was a great show tonight. Awesome, awesome stuff. I think there was just only one thing that I didn't like tonight, and I'll get to that when I get to that. But even that wasn't that bad. And overall, I thought this was a great show. But you know how these reviews work. I'm going to go over it bit by bit, piece by piece. And without further ado, let's get this review underway. So we start off the show with Hangman Adam Page going one-on-one against absolute Ricky Starks in our opening matchup. And I thought this was a very good matchup between Hangman Adam Page and Ricky Starks. Obviously, I'm a big fan of both of these guys. I love Hangman Adam Page. I love Ricky Starks. And honestly, literally, all I can say about this matchup that it was a good matchup. Like every single one of these matches were good tonight. Every single one of them. And again, if you guys not watch AEW Dynamite tonight, you definitely missed out on a really good episode with great action all around. Like not one of these matches were boring or just it wasn't it all these matches didn't suck in my opinion. All these matches were really, really good. Every single one of these matches. Okay. Ricky Starks and Hangman Adam Page put up a very good matchup. Hangman Adam Page picks up the victory over Ricky Starks. After that, Taz calls out Hangman Adam Page after the matchup. Hook, does a little cheap shot right onto Hangman Adam Page. And Hook, Ricky Starks, and Brian Cage even came out, and they were doing a little 3-on-1 on Hangman Adam Page. But the Dark Order came out for the save, and Team Taz retreated. And this sets up a matchup for next week. And we will get to that once we get to the next week portion of this review. But again, overall, I thought this was a very good matchup between Adam Page and Ricky Starks, and a very, very good start. After that, we got Seattle Miedo Pentagon Jr. going one-on-one against Trent Beretta of Best Friends. And again, I thought this was a great match. This was an amazing matchup between Trent Beretta and Pentagon Jr. I don't know what it is, but both of these men have great chemistry. Like every time these two men are in the ring, like my eyes are just glued to the screens. They just work so well together. I love Trent's work. I love Pentagon's work. And just this is one of the few combinations where the chemistry is just amazing. I love Trent's work. I love Pentagon's work. Both men absolutely killed it as always. Awesome stuff by both men. Pentagon Jr. actually picks up the victory over Trent Beretta after a distraction from Pentagon's new manager, Alex Gemeres. I don't know if I'm saying this correctly. I'm probably butchering his name, and if you're somehow watching this video, please forgive me. But Pentagon's new manager, distracted Trent Beretta, hit him with the microphone while the referee was focusing on Orange Cassidy. And then Pentagon Jr. took advantage, took down Trent with a package power driver. 1, 2, 3. Pentagon Jr. picks up the victory over Trent Beretta. Again, I thought this was a great match between these two men. And from what it looks like we're going to see Death Triangle versus Best Friends. either in the next couple of weeks or probably Double or Nothing. But I could definitely see a Death Triangle versus Best Friends 6-man tag team match in the near future. After that, we get an interview from the Pinnacle. And remember what I said about last week about Chris Jericho's promo? And don't get me wrong, that was a great promo by Chris Jericho. But MJF's promo tonight with the Pinnacle, mwah, 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 mwah. MJF, I don't care what anyone says. MJF is the best in the world when it comes to mic work. The best in the world. Even better than Roman Reigns. Because for some reason, social media, I see some comparisons of MJF and Roman Reigns, like who has the better mic work. Don't get me wrong, I love Roman Reigns as a heel right now, but nobody can touch MJF on the mic. No one. No one. There be people that will be great on the mic, but no one is MJF. Okay? He is fucking incredible on the mic. MJF put Chris Jericho's promo from last week to shame. And that is saying something. This, again, excellent promo by MJF. I don't care what anyone says. MJF is the best heel in the world right now, and one of the best in the world right now, in my opinion. Okay, probably like in the top 5 currently. MJF is that good. He's the total package. Great wrestler, great promo. Okay, like MJF made FTR, Sean Spears, and Warlow look like $1,000,000. This kid has it all. And again, amazing promo by MJF. Definitely, and of course, we also heard from the inner circle as well. Definitely, MJF's promo, this promo specifically, is definitely better than the inner circle's promo tonight and last week. Awesome stuff by MJF. Awesome job. MJF reminding the world, and especially the IWC, because apparently some people in the IWC needs the reminder that MJF is one of the best in the world. That is a fact. Okay, he is just that damn good. Okay, he is that damn good. He is the personification of a heel. The personification. Okay, enough of my praising by MJF. Awesome promo by MJF. He's just awesome, man. He is just incredible. And after that amazing promo, we cut through to our next amazing matchup. Karoshida defending the AEW Women's Championship against Ty Conti. And if there's one in the matchup that if you guys have not seen AEW Dynamite tonight, I recommend you see Hikaru Shida versus Ty Conti. This was one of the best matches in both of these ladies' career. This was the best matchup of Ty Conti's entire career up to her point. Amazing stuff. This is one of Hikaru Shida's best matches in her AEW title reign. This was a great match between both of these ladies. This was just 15 minutes of both ladies just beating the absolute shit out of each other for the AEW Women's Championship. Amazing stuff. Again, me literally explaining it would not do it any justice. Go back and watch Hikaru Shida versus Ty Conti in case you didn't watch this match. Awesome stuff. Hikaru Shida picks up the victory over Ty Conti to retain the AEW Women's Championship. But again, literally me explaining this matchup will not do it any justice. Please, if you guys have not watched AEW, go out of your way to watch this matchup. This was an amazing matchup between both of these ladies. But Hikaru Shida retains. But here's where things get interesting and exciting. So after this match, after the matchup is over, Britt Baker comes out, and she is now technically the number one ranked wrestler in the AEW Women's Division. Like the ranking system even matters. Honestly, I love AEW. I think AEW is the best show in pro wrestling in North America, at least. Okay, the best show in North America, in my opinion. But I'm sorry, I am not a fan of the ranking system. The ranking system is just pointless, is my opinion. Okay, that's basically all I got to say on the ranking system. Nothing to say there. It's just pointless. It's just honest to God pointless. There's no need for the ranking system. It was cool that you introduced it at first, but I haven't seen AEW do anything special. And I don't even see AEW even acknowledging the ranking system. At least till like these last 2 weeks. Okay, I'm just not a fan of the ranking system. I might be in the minority here, but I'm just not a fan of the ranking system. But nevertheless, Britt Baker is the number one ranked wrestler in the women's division. And you know what that means. Hikaru Shida versus Britt Baker at Double or Nothing. And Britt Baker, if AEW plays their cards right, and my God, I hope they do, they're going to give Britt Baker the AEW Women's Championship. Because Britt Baker has been carrying the AEW Women's Division behind her back for a couple of months now. Her and Thunder Rosa has been carrying the AEW Women's Division behind their backs for a couple months now. Okay? If anyone deserves to be AEW Women's Champion, it's either Thunder Rosa or Britt Baker. And it's all but confirmed that we're getting Karoshida versus Britt Baker. And more than likely, the matchup's going to happen at Double or Nothing. And right now is the perfect time to give Britt Baker the AEW Women's Championship because she has deserved it. I'm not saying Hikaru Shida had a bad championship reign, but it just wasn't strong enough, in my opinion. She had a good reign, but it wasn't anything too crazy. But giving the women's championship to Britt Baker, a woman who has been again carrying the AEW women's division along with Thunder Rosa for a couple of months now, Britt Baker definitely deserves to be AEW women's champion. I'm sorry, Karoshida. I love you. You are an amazing talent, but it's about time that someone takes that title away from you, and that woman is Britt Baker. Okay, I'm just glad this matchup is finally happening, and hopefully AEW plays their cards right and gives Britt Baker the AEW Women's Championship. So there was that. After that, we get a small vignette of Miro, and nothing too crazy, but I think it's all but confirmed that Miro is finally separated from Kip Sabian, and thank God that was the case. Thank God, because like I said, Kip Sabian was holding Miro back. Okay, like putting Miro in a tag team with Kip Sabian was probably a big mistake. Okay, so I am glad that AEW is splitting up Miro from Kip Sabian. Great stuff. And it looks like Miro is calling out all the champions. And like if Miro is going after a championship, I can see Miro going after the TNT championship. And now I love Darby Allin. Darby Allin is putting up a great reign as TNT champion, but I see Miro taking the title away from Darby Allin. That's what I see. Okay, and Darby Allin already has a long enough. Well, okay, I'll say this. I'll give Darby Allin a couple more months, at least 2 or 3 more months as champion. But when it's time to take the title of a Darby Allin, again, the perfect man to dethrone Darby Allin in case the time comes. The perfect man is Miro. Okay, Miro is the perfect man to dethrone. Oh my God, I can't speak today. Dethrone Darby Allin to become the new TNT champion. I can see that. I'll give Darby Allin a couple more months, but when it's time to take the title off of Darby Allin, I recommend AEW gives it to Miro. Okay, I think that would be a great start. I think that would be the boost that Miro needs to be like a big face in AEW. But that's my opinion. That's my opinion. But there's that. After that, we get the Inner Circle segment with Chris Jericho, Jake Hager, Sammy Guevara, Ortiz, and Santana. And Chris Jericho put up a really great promo, not as better as MJF. The Pinnacle definitely won the promo wars tonight against the Inner Circle, but the Inner Circle still put up an entertaining promo. In matter of fact, Santana, Puerto Rico pride, man. Puerto Rico pride. I love Santana. Did I tell you I love Santana? I love Santana. I love Ortiz. I love Proud and Powerful, specifically Santana. Puerto Rico power, man. Puerto Rican pride. Okay, that's my man right there. I love Santana. And Santana actually put up an amazing promo. There was one part of the segment where Santana had his time to shine with the mic, and my God, Santana was great on the mic. Awesome, awesome, awesome stuff on the mic. And I already love Santana as it is. And again, awesome, awesome stuff on the mic. And again, the Inner Circle put up a great segment tonight. Not as better as the Pinnacles, but definitely a really good segment with the Inner Circle. And apparently, next week, it looks like the Inner Circle and the Pinnacle are going to have a parlay where basically, if you guys don't know what a parlay is, it's basically where two factions or just two sides, two armies, basically just have a truce for basically one night only to settle their differences, say what they need to say, and stuff like that. That's basically a parlay. And that's exactly what we're getting next week between the Inner Circle and the Pinnacle. And honestly, I can't wait. I honestly cannot wait for that. But great segment by the Inner Circle. After that, we get I'm an ass man. Mm-mm. Yeah, I'm an ass man. Mm-mm. We got oh man, we got Billy Gunn going against the leader of the factory, QT Marshall. And I thought this was a good match. I thought this was a good match. During the matchup, Billy Gunn's sons, Austin, and I forgot the other Gunn's name, but basically Billy Gunn's sons and the rest of the factory brawled with each other. And QT Marshall actually picks up the victory after a distraction from Anthony Gogo. But after the matchup, it looks like QT Marshall was gonna hit Billy Gunn with a wooden chair, but Dustin Rhodes came back, returned, take down everyone down of the factory, and of course Dustin Rhodes attacked QT Marshall. Anthony Gogo and it looked like Anthony Gogo and Dustin Rhodes were about to go at it, but I believe his name is Nick Caramo. Nick Caramo. I'm probably butchering that name, but I think that's his name. Nick Caramo came into the ring, trying to attack Dustin Rhodes. Dustin Rhodes hits Nick Caramo with the wooden chair. The wooden chair got destroyed, but Nick Caramo was not affected whatsoever. As a matter of fact, Dustin Rhodes was actually stunned by this. Okay, first of all, I thought this was a good match between Billy Gunn and QT Marshall. Nothing too crazy. And again, it looks like they're giving the factory a couple of gimmicks. Like with Anthony Gogo, he's like a boxer, like a UK boxer, so he's just knocking people out with one punch. And it looks like for Nick Caramo's gimmick, again, I'm sorry if I'm butchering your name. It looks like AEW is giving Nick Caramo that gimmick where he's just like nothing phase him, or it takes a lot to take him down. He basically looks like a Hercules, basically. But again, nothing too crazy. Honestly, I don't even care about this Nightmare Family and factory stuff, but that's just me. If you guys like the storyline, then that's you. But I'm not too crazy about it. Again, nothing too crazy there. After that, we get a Bullet Club segment with Gallows and Anderson, the AEW Tag Team Champions, the Young Bucks, and the AEW World Champion Kenny Omega, which, by the way, will face Rich Swann for both the AEW World Championship and the Impact World Championship this Sunday at Impact Rebellion, which I'm definitely going to watch just for that matchup alone. Hell, Mauro Ronaldo is coming back to to announce, to commentate this matchup. Okay, this matchup is already matchup. This matchup is already big as it is between Kenny Omega and Rich Swann, and the fact that you're putting Mauro Ronaldo to commentate this matchup, take my money. I'm definitely going to watch. It's been a long time since I watched a TNA pay per view, but yeah, Impact definitely sold me on this matchup. Definitely going to watch Kenny Omega versus Rich Swann this Sunday at Impact Rebellion. That's going to be a great match, in my opinion. Hell, it might be a match of the year candidate, but we'll see. But the Bullet Club, they just do like a normal segment, but then all of a sudden, we hear beeping noise interrupting Kenny Omega's promo, and it turns out it was Jon Moxley and Eddie Kingston. They are back. They rammed the truck right into the Elite trailer. They come in, they destroyed the trailer. They try to go into the trailer, but it turned out that the Bullet Club is not there. The Elite is not there, which basically the Elite's promo, it's just all what do you call it? Taped. It was all taped. So they destroyed the Elite's trailer. And again, Jon Moxley, let me tell you something about Jon Moxley and Eddie Kingston. They are so amazing as a team, as a unit. I hope and pray they're the next AEW Tag Team Champions. I freaking love. They are so amazing as a team. I will go as far to say that if they stay together for the entirety of 2021, then I will go as far to say that Jon Moxley and Eddie Kingston is the best tag team of 2021 so far. The best tag team. The chemistry is there, like, bro. The promos, like, oh, it's so good. Like, every time you see them together on screen, it's like nothing feels scripted. Like, it feels so real. It feels so genuine. Well, obviously, Jon Moxley and Eddie Kingston are best of friends, but even if they weren't the best of friends, like the chemistry is there, the promo delivery is there. They are just a badass tag team, and definitely tag team of the year so far, in my opinion. And you know how I am. I am a massive Eddie Kingston fan. Okay, massive Eddie Kingston fan. I love Jon Moxley. I especially love Eddie Kingston. And putting them together as a team is one of the best things AEW has ever done. Eddie Kingston and Jon Moxley are great as a tag team. And I hope and pray they become our next AEW tag team champions. They are just so amazing together. And imagine Jon Moxley and Eddie Kingston as AEW Tag Team Champions. Just imagine. You know like the AEW tag team division would be like amazing. Like the rest of the AEW tag team division need to step up their game. Because if you have Jon Moxley and Eddie Kingston as AEW tag team champions, just imagine. Okay, for God's sakes, they're not even champions yet. And I'm already considering them as the best tag team of 2021. They're definitely the best tag team of 2021 in my opinion. I love Jon Moxley. I love Eddie Kingston. They work so well together. Mwah. Awesome, awesome sub. Great segment by Jon Moxley and Eddie Kingston. After that, we get our second match of the night. Christian Cage going one-on-one against Will Hobbs. And again, another great matchup between Christian Cage and Will Hobbs. Honestly, I like in my personal opinion, this is definitely Will Hobbs' best match of his AEW career. Hell, this is, in my opinion, Will Hobbs' best match of his whole career so far against Christian Cage. Christian, again, made Will Hobbs look like $1,000,000. Like, Christian did such a great job making Will Hobbs look like a legitimate threat. Awesome, awesome sub by both men. Christian Cage picks up the victory over Will Hobbs, but I was extremely impressed by both men. And again, Christian made Will Hobbs look like $1,000,000. This was, in my personal opinion, Will Hobbs's best match of his entire career so far. And again, all thanks to Christian Cage, who made Will Hobbs look like $1,000,000. Awesome, awesome sub by both Christian Cage and Will Hobbs. And again, nothing to say there. Now, before we get to our main event, we're in our next week's portion. And of course, these are all the matches that had been announced tonight that will happen next week. The matches are Orange Cassidy versus Pentagon Jr., Chris Statlander versus Penelope Ford, Hangman Adam Page versus Brian Cage, the Young Bucks versus the Seidel brothers. If the Seidel brothers win, they will become the number one contenders for the AEW tag team titles. The Nightmare Family, Dustin Rhodes, Billy Gunn, and Lee Johnson will face QT Marshall, Anthony Gogo, and Nick Cardano. I'm sorry if I butcher your name, in a 6-man tag team match next week. And also the parlay is happening between the Inner Circle and the Pinnacle next week. Now, let's get to our main event. Darby Allin defending the TNT Championship against Jungle Boy. And honestly, all I gotta say is this was the best Darby Allin TNT Championship matchup in AEW. Okay, in my opinion. This was Darby Allin's best TNT Championship matchup. And I will go as far to say that this was a match of the year candidate. Oh my god. If you guys have not seen AEW Dynamite tonight, go out of your way to watch Darby Allin and Jungle Boy. Okay, both men absolutely killed it. Absolutely killed it. Awesome stuff. And again, literally me explaining it would not do it any justice. Again, if you guys did not see AEW Dynamite tonight, I repeat, go watch Allin versus Jungle Boy for the TNT title. You will not be disappointed. Like, both men, just awesome, awesome stuff. Me explaining it would not do it any justice. Go out of your way to watch this matchup if you guys have not seen this matchup. Awesome stuff by both men. Definitely a match of the year candidate in my books. And Darby Allin picks up the victory over Jungle Boy in a very, very creative pinfall. Like, it looked like Darby Allin was gonna do a little what do you call it? A sharpshooter right onto Jungle Boy. It looked like he was going to do a sharpshooter, but he actually turned it into a pin, which I thought was really dope. And again, match of the year candidate. If you guys have not seen this matchup, go out of your way to do so. Awesome stuff. Darby Allin picks up the victory over Jungle Boy in an incredible, incredible matchup. After the match, though, Scorpio Sky and Ethan Page came out and attacked Darby Allin and Jungle Boy. And Lance Archer actually came for the save. And of course, Scorpio Sky, Ethan Page retreated. Sting also came out, and that's how the show ended. Now, like, they've been teasing Lance Archer versus Sting for like a good amount of weeks now. And it could be possible that we're still gonna get Lance Archer versus Sting at AEW Double or Nothing. But I just thought it was weird for Lance Archer to save Darby Allin and Jungle Boy from Ethan Page and Scorpio Sky. Shouldn't he be focusing on Sting? And wouldn't it make sense, or wouldn't it make sense for Lance Archer to attack Darby Allin to make a message to Sting? Why couldn't they ended the show on that? I don't why did they end the show with Lance Archer saving Darby Allin and Jungle Boy? Honestly, I was not a fan on how they ended this show. It's not the worst ending I ever seen, but I feel like AEW could have done better with this ending. The better ending could have been Lance Archer coming out, attacking both Darby Allin and Jungle Boy, making a statement to Sting. Sting comes in, try to save them, but it's too late. The damage has already been done, and Lance Archer retreats as Lance Archer makes a statement to Sting. Now, that could have been a better ending for this great show tonight. But again, it's not the worst ending in the world, but I feel like AEW could have made the ending of this show better. But other than that, and other than the ending of the show, I thought this was a great show tonight. Great show tonight. And this is 2 weeks in a row where AEW has produced, well, they always have produced great shows, but lately AEW has been on a roll with these great shows. Again, this was a great show tonight in my opinion. And that's basically I'm just gonna leave it at that. Awesome stuff by AEW tonight. Again, amazing action. Go out of your way to watch Karoshida versus Ty Conti and Darby Allin versus Jungle Boy, in case you guys have not watched AEW Dynamite tonight. Awesome matches. And again, I thought this was a great show tonight. But that would be it for the review. I want to know what you guys think in the comment section. Did you guys like tonight's show? Did you guys not like tonight's show? Was there something you liked? Was there something you hated? I want to know what you guys think in the comment section. Okay? And basically, my only rule in this channel is to not be assholes in the comment section. If you guys have a different opinion than me, then feel free to speak in the comment section. I want to know what you guys think in the comment section, okay? Don't be afraid. If you guys have a different opinion than I do, then don't be afraid. Put it in the comment section. Don't be afraid to type it, okay? I won't be an asshole. I'm open to all opinions. I'm open to all takes, okay? I might not exactly agree with the take, but I won't be an asshole, okay? Just the only rule in this channel, in my opinion, not in my opinion, just the only rule in this channel is to not be asshole in the comment section. That's all I ask, okay? But if you do have a different opinion than I do, then speak it out in the comment section. I want to know what you guys think in the comment section, okay? Even if you disagree with me, I want to see what your thoughts were about this show tonight. And again, if you guys have a different take or a different opinion than I do, then express it. Okay, I want to know what you guys think. But if you guys like this video, make sure you leave a like, make sure you leave a comment. And if you guys like the content that I make sure you subscribe and leave the notification bell so that way you don't miss any of my videos. But thank you so much for taking your night, for taking the time to watch this review is much, much appreciated. And until next time, this is Gabriel, and I'll see you next time in the asylum. Have a nice night, everyone.